officially day number 2 of combing out my locks. I'm tired. It took me 3 hours. 3 hours? 3 hours. I think 3 hours. Went to bed at like 11:30. But 3 hours last night. Today I hope to get an earlier start so I can get a little bit more done. I'll show what I have done in a minute. But it's officially day number 2 of combing out my locks. Yeah. Before I get started though, I am going to do some stretching because I'm sore. So I'm going to stretch and take care of some other things, and then I will get back to it for the rest of the day. Well, I do have another video I need to edit, so probably edit that a little bit, but for certain I'm gonna get an earlier start on the day today, because yesterday I started at like 6 with this whole process. So and it's been a process. My thumbs, I got like a little cut. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a process for sure, and I'm embracing it. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but it's one of those things that just felt was needed for myself. So a lot of releasing, letting go. So yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. I'm still kind of tired. But yeah, so yeah, day number 2. So this is how far I have gotten. That's about it. Just decided to start with the biggest Congo that I have, because I figured once I get this done, everything else would be a little bit easier. It has been quite the adventure for sure. So I'm gonna keep going. My goal is to at least finish this today. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna keep going though. I don't know how long this will take me. Maybe a month. But it's all part of that process of releasing, letting go, embracing just new energy. It's wild. I still can't believe I just kind of decided to go with it. Definitely was on the fence with a lot of different options, but I knew chopping it off, all of it, was not an option for me. Well, it was. I thought about it, but I don't think I was ready. But this is this I feel good about. So let's keep going. don't even know. Where I'm at. This is where I'm at. We got one. Working on this. I don't know. There is a moment of. I know this is only day 2, but there is like, yo, I'm ready to just chop it all off. But I don't want to. There's something in me that this is just what I need to do. But cutting it is not. But I feel it. I feel it in my bones to like I just wanna, and that's really just the frustration. Cause this is a process for sure. But I will say I do feel a lot of release kind of happening for myself. So I'm gonna keep going. This is still only day 2. This is what we got. And then still gotta get it trimmed and all that fun stuff once we're done. But this is where we're at. Day 2. I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. Alright, so this is what I got. I have decided to take a break because this is a very tedious process, and there's this aspect of having to remind myself of the intention as to why I'm doing this, because yeah, there's a lot of frustration and like that need to want it to just be done, and to just like chop it all off, you know, but I don't know. So I'm gonna take a break and I might come back for day 2. I don't know. This might be it. Alright, so we are on day number 4. I did not do any cutting or release, not cutting. Oh God, what am I doing? I did not do any combing yesterday. Kind of took the day off from that. Give my thumb a break because it's all kind of bruised up a little bit. But yeah, so we are on day 4, and we're just gonna do a little bit at a time and just continue to see where it goes. Again, like this for me, I meditated on this and watched videos on like how to comb out your hair, like all types of stuff. Like before I made this decision, I was very intentional about it and cried about it because I was like, oh my God, what? So I'm just embracing this new journey, this release. And a part of any of our journeys is being able to release and let things go, whether that be people, whether that be jobs, old habits, right, that don't serve us, hair included, right, different things. So it's all about just releasing and letting go and knowing that we deserve newness and freshness, and to be able to transmute that energy of heaviness or sadness, whatever it is, to transmute that energy into something beautiful and something new, right? Because we deserve it. So that's kind of the process, I guess, is what I'm going through. Giving myself permission to release and let go of all of the past, like 4, I would say honestly more than that with my locks. Like yes, there's been 4 years, but growing my hair, like that process over the course of like 6 years, I would say, there's been a lot of ups and downs. And for me, this is kind of a big step in releasing everything that has transpired and taken place over, I would say, the last like 6+ years. So allowing and seeing my hair just kind of, whatever comes out, right? And spending each moment with each lock and thanking it and releasing
energy and releasing those heaviness. Like it's really been an intentional and mindful moment for me in doing this. So I'm gonna continue to do so, and gonna continue to just give myself permission to release, to cry, to laugh, to do whatever is needed. Because again, like our hair is very sacred to us. You think about a lot of our indigenous communities and what our hair means to us. It's important. It holds a lot of sacredness. So being able to like hold on to that and that connection to our ancestors and teachings and that connection to the spirit world is very powerful. So there's sacredness in our hair to all of my indigenous brown, black folk, right? That our hair is powerful, and there's so much there with it. So me spending time with it in this very intentional and gentle way has been quite the moment for me. So I'm gonna keep going, and also too, a part of this is like stepping into like healthy hair growth, and like being intentional with that. And also this is gonna just, I don't know, overall I feel like this is gonna just impact me in such a intentional way, in the way that I have been seeking for myself, because I've been wanting to like be more mindful of my eating and diet and all these different components, and all of that affects in turn like the overall health of like our skin, our nails, our hair, like all that jazz. So this for me is like a new transition into, I think, really intentionally being mindful of all those aspects, because I do want a little bit of I have very dry scalp, and it's been a journey. I've been vegan, I've been vegetarian, all of that fun stuff. So, and of course I'll explore more, talk more about that, but right now we're just focusing on releasing and letting go of what no longer serves us, and giving ourselves permission to not hold on any longer, but just sharing gratitude for everyone joining me on this journey, and this journey of releasing. Again, we all deserve to release. We all deserve freedom in our lives, and this is just a small scale of how I'm embracing freedom in my life and how I am releasing and letting go. So I appreciate all of you so much. I'm gonna get to combing. So this is week number, I don't know, but I haven't recorded in a while. Still got very much a lot to go with combing up my hair. In this process, I have currently asked for support and reinforcements to help comb through some of it. So I got my dear friend Key Money, Kiera, to help just kind of support the facilitation of the release, of letting go some of these, well, letting go. So I get some footage of that. You know, she has been on this journey with me as well from the moment I've like started my locks. So she's been with me since I've been bald headed, as she likes to call me. So so just kind of felt right to have her to be a part of this kind of releasing ceremony as well. So appreciate you for helping out and supporting me. Sometimes we need support when we're navigating and letting go of stuff, right? We need our team of people, whoever that might be, to help us facilitate, process, and let go. Sometimes we need those people that have been with us since the journey has started, to help us release as well. So this is one of my people that have continued to be in my circle and that has been on this journey with me. So we're gonna get some footage and get some finish the rest of this up because I have a goal in mind. When I want to get this done, we'll see if I accomplish it. I know this is going to be a long video, so which is super cool. Different days, different weeks. So again, this whole journey, I'm going to record when it feels necessary to record, or when I feel that pull, get footage when I can. Just kind of let the process be organic rather than trying to force anything. So yeah. Alright, my arm's hurting. Let me get used to this one day. Alright.
Whew. Okay. I am exhausted. We are halfway there. No, we are more than halfway, so we are almost done. It has been quite the journey, quite the experience, being able to comb through all of my locks. Yeah, it has been just, I don't know, just a whirlwind of like patience and learning different ways to, like, easier ways, I guess. I guess what's cool about it, in this whole process is that as I continue to do it, I would find easier ways to like comb them out. Which you can relate to life, I guess you can say. Everything's not that deep, but like there's teachable moments and things. So it's like that aspect of, as you maneuver through life and you go through things, they become a little bit easier. You start to, like, at first it'll be tough, it'll be hard, you cry through it, you have, whatever it is, like, you gotta feel through it. But you keep going, and eventually, the more you keep going, the easier things get. When those obstacles or challenges come your way, you're able to maneuver them a little bit better, and maybe with a little bit more ease, a little bit more patience, right? So that's kind of how I've been finding this journey to be. I've been finding a lot more ease in the process, and I know I haven't been recording like every aspect, and I don't even know, it's been 2 months, 3 months, I don't know at this point. But it's been quite the beautiful journey, and each time it's gotten a little bit easier in terms of patience, in terms of just like being more present, and getting into that like meditate, because it's very rhythmic and meditative in a way, which I like and enjoy, because it gives me opportunity to really like reflect and to release, and it's just very powerful. And I think about just where this newness and where it's headed, and I'm honestly looking forward to it, excited about it, because I feel like the locks and the purpose they've served in my life, I'm done serving that purpose, of what they represented for me. And I feel like where I'm transitioning in my life is being more free, being more just free. And I feel like my hair is now going to represent that freedom and sense of freedom that I now feel, that I am embracing and embarking on. So and it's just beautiful. I made that realization, I don't know when, but it's kind of just like what I'm feeling and sensing like about this whole process. So like at the beginning of it, I was like for real, I was like, yo, what am I doing? Like, do I really want to do this? Like, all of it. But now the more I like just see just my hair and the freedom of it, and how light I feel energetically, spiritually, mentally, like I know I made the right choice and decision in doing this. So
I appreciate all of you for being on this journey. We're almost done, so we're working on this one. This is a big Congo lock, so this is like 4 or 5 locks that lock together to make one big lock. So we're working on that, and this is all we have left after that. I'm not gonna get all done today, but this is what we have left. So we're gonna keep going and all that fun stuff, you know. And I think it's even fun because I haven't really been wearing my hair out at all. So people may or may not have noticed that there are less and less locks. I don't know. That'd be funny to find out. I am gonna find out, but it's kind of, I've been keeping my head covered for the last 3 months. I typically do in general. It's still recording. I typically do in general, but the last, it's been very, very covered. So I don't know. I'm curious to know if people have noticed or anything like that, because I think I've been very discreet. Again, only 2, maybe 3 people know. 1 person knows by accident but probably forgot. 2 people have yes, I've had my best friend helping this process whenever I feel the need that I need that support, and then their partner knows. So 2 people knows this entire time. I've been wanting to share with other people, but I'm like, nah, I just want to wait. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give an update at the end on whether or not I share it with folks. So, but that's where we're at. So we're just gonna keep on going. As you can see, this is clearly a process, which is why I haven't recorded every single time, because there's, the need to. There's a lot. This is an entire process, and again, like when I first started, 1 lock would take me at least 2 to 3 hours, and now it's gotten to the point where I found a rhythm, found things that have made it a little bit easier, where it probably would only take like maybe an hour or like 45 minutes per lock. This recent strategy, I guess, is I just washed my hair and did a little deep condition, which softened the locks up a little bit. So that's making it a little bit easier. So all I do now is just add a little bit more conditioner since my hair is still wet, and then water as needed. So it's already soft, but then adding a little bit more conditioner to make it a little bit easier. But ultimately, this is a process, so anyone that has done this in the past or that is thinking about combing out their locks, for those that have done it in the past, shout out to you. This is definitely a process. I know I was inspired by people that have done it in the past. It's dope, but it's a process. For those thinking about doing it, I would say go into it with some intention and know that it will take you a while. If you have like a deadline or whatever, I don't know, you will find a rhythm, and it's good if you like set a goal for yourself to maybe do 2-3 locks a day or like a week, and set it in that way, and it'll be a little bit more easier. For me, it took me a while to get in that space of like finding a rhythm. Towards the middle endish, I found that rhythm. Yeah, so if you are thinking about combing it out, I would say I recommend it, because it's such the connection with your locks and your hair it's powerful, in my opinion. It's very powerful, rather than just cutting it off, right? I had my best friend say how I'm literally changing the frequency and vibration of my hair, right? Like, I'm not cutting it off, but through this like combing process, I am shedding and like literally combing away frequencies and vibrations and shifting the frequency and vibration of just my essence and me and my hair, and shedding those layers that no longer serve, right? And sometimes I'm like, yo, that is a lot of hair. But also, it's like maybe those are the parts of me that just no longer serve me, right? I think about how much our hair holds. And I probably said I don't even know what I've said in all of these videos, so I might be repeating myself again. But I just think about how much our hair holds in terms of emotions, and I think about that ancestral connection and how that like flows through us and through our hair, and maybe some of those things that they carried, right? Yes, the wisdom is there, but also you have some of that pain, right? Some of that is in our hair. So I think about that, and just this whole process of like combing it out and combing away those parts of myself, my ancestors, that is no longer needed, so that we can continue to like thrive and be more present in this here world. So all of that to say, I would recommend it because this is a powerful meditative spiritual connection to yourself and to your people. And yeah, I think it's just so powerful. And but I will say, I do know that there are times where it is warrant for your hair just to be cut, right? And again, tap into whatever cultural practices, learn about it, right? Given your culture and what those practices are when it comes to like hair, because again, it's very sacred in a lot of our indigenous communities. The importance of our hair. So for me, like just combing this out, you know, I'm glad that I chose this rather than cutting, because I still want to grow my hair, and I still want to have hair, and because there's power and there's strength in that. So that's still my plan, is to still have like poof, but just not locks, right? A free flowing, more flowing, doing a little bit more with it. What's going on, everyone? It has been a minute. Wait, no, I don't know. It's been about a month since I've last recorded. So clearly we are months into this process. And this is what we got left. So it has been quite the journey. There's been a lot happening. I don't even know where to start, what to say. I don't even know. But this is where we're at. We have about, I think there's like 15 locks left. My hope is to finish this month, which is April, and have this video released in April. There's 2 weeks left. That's kind of my goal, so we'll see. Because I am ready to just kind of be free and to let it be what it needs to be. So this is, again, been such an exciting and fun journey of just really, just releasing. And I can feel, it's interesting because I can truly feel the release and the lightness and the shift and within myself and the shifts around me that have been happening. So this whole process has like been in alignment with just where I am in life, and I feel that that everything that I'm shifting through, that me finishing my hair is like that like final release. So it's very, very interesting, the timing of all of this. And I know I haven't been documenting like every step and every time that I've sat down to like comb a lock out, but again, just kind of leaned into it whenever I could or whenever I remembered to record. But ultimately, you know, like I always say, like I'm not gonna force anything. It's always gonna be intentional, and I'm gonna lean into it as best I can. So that's kind of what I've been doing with this process and with this journey. So I'm just really excited to be done. Like I'm getting there, so I feel that excitement. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now with all of it. Yeah, we're months in. Literally thought I was hopeful, y'all. In the beginning, I was mad hopeful, and I thought, you know, I was gonna get it done in a month. Nah, So to be literally 4 months in, because I started in January, so now we're in April, 4 months in, and you know what? I don't know. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for this process, the patience, and just the whole journey. So I keep checking to see if this has stopped recording because I know the battery is dying a little bit. So I'll get some I'm gonna just do a little bit of something and see. It'll stop when it stops. And as you all can see, I have sped up, like in the recording process or editing process, speeding up some of the videos of the actual combing out of the lock because it takes so long. It literally takes a while. So more than a while. It's gotten easier. I think I mentioned that in video before. I don't even know. The videos are so not sporadic but spread out across the timeline, so it's super dope, super beautiful. But ultimately, again, like, it's a very tedious process and very intentional, very sacred, so I'm excited about it. And yeah, there's more to this whole hair journey that I hope to document, but the first part is just releasing and letting go and shedding layers of self and shedding layers of old thought patterns, habits, etc., and really just stepping into newness. So we'll see where this continues to take us. Again, I love, I don't know, I love having hair and the ability to just do so much with it, and again, the sacredness of it. So I'm really just sitting with the sacredness of hair and the beauty of it. Through this whole process, I feel like it has taught me a lot, and it continues to teach me a lot. A lot with just patience, slowing down, being intentional. Like, the process of like vlogging, the process of doing this with my hair, like, it's just teaching me a lot. So, you know, give yourself permission to slow down and find the meaning and find the lesson, just sit with it. Just slow down. I think that's really, really the message, I guess, is being able to slow down and give yourself permission to slow down. We live in a world that's so fast paced and all these different things. So give yourself permission to slow down. Know that it's okay to slow down. Know that you don't have to move so fast. And as uncomfortable as it might be, I don't know, something about it. Something about being present and being in the moment. So, yeah. Alright, I hope that is good. Okay, so that fell off. We are done with that lock we were just on. It came off. Came off. We are officially done. So there is one that I am keeping. I think it's called a wisdom lock. Wisdom lock? I think it's called a wisdom lock. Either way, right now I feel like this might change, but right now we're keeping. But we're done, yo. We are like donezo. Like, this is wild. This is blowing my mind. Literally, it has been, dude, like 7 years? 7. I'm pretty sure collectively 7. From growth to lock. Because I locked on my 22nd birthday. Not sure. Either way, it's been a journey. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this process. There will be more, so this isn't like the end of it, but this is the end of this part and this process of releasing, letting go. This has been quite the emotional roller coaster for myself. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I think I'm still just kind of sitting with like this first part being done of releasing. Yeah, it's wild. I'm looking at the mirror and like this is just it's dope. So this is part 1 of releasing, letting go, shifting. I mean, I don't even know if this is part 1. I don't know. Just know that there is more to come, and I'm excited to embrace this newness, new beginning, new transition, this new I don't even want to say character, but like embracing being the main character in my story. And that's kind of how I am seeing it and shifting into that energy of being the main character in my story, in my journey. And this is just the beginning. So again, I appreciate all of you for being on this journey with me. I think I'm gonna have photos throughout or at the end of this. If you followed me on Instagram and TikTok or whatever the case is, that I have been leading up to this based off of my photos. So this is wild. This is wild. This is wild. So peace.